Hello everyone, this is BB Plays, and today we'll be playing more Anno 2205. We're going to be starting off right where we left off last episode. Remember last episode we did a lot of weird things happened, including some tiny bits of counterterrorism. Don't ask. And we're finally
I don't know
getting
if you
our
celebrate
SpacePort.
them, but just in case, happy holidays.
And the in-game AI just gave me happy holidays. So let's start this episode off with a bang and finish the spaceport.
Cable firmly attached. Elevator car ready for departure. Attention. Approaching Global Union Space Station. Prepare for docking.
Wow, that's amazing. That is very much amazing.
Congratulations! The first step into space. All previews of the global economy are now accessible for you.
Okay, let's see what's up there.
The lunar licensing program starts now.
It's a new area. You can go do.
In the Arctic, all your actions will fall under the supervision of the Arctic custodians. Let's have a look at their territory.
So I'm gonna get some more money before we go to the Arctic.
Warning.
Everything,
Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
because everything in there, I'm gonna presume, is kind of more expensive than what we expect it's gonna be. And now we can see all of the. It's awesome, to be honest. I'm just gonna close that so we can work on the main area. So we're gonna try and. I think we should go with like maybe 150,000 before we're. Yep.
Construction options expanded.
Okay, now we got some new stuff. So biomedical laboratory. So we're gonna need to build that. We're gonna need to build an algae farm. This is really everything's coming together already. Let's just try to make this a nice, straight. Yep, perfect. This building site. Now, boom.
Warning. Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Vitamin drinks. So now we can get the modules for these, which means it's gonna get very cool in a few seconds. Just gonna grab this, move that around, and add a few modules. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
Food. So now we can also get the modules for these, and now this is why I put them over here. Since one thing is producing enough food, so we can kind of just get rid of a few of these. I'm thinking, get rid of one. So now we can get rid of a few of these. And now what's our food issue? We get -11, so now we can move one right here. Go boom, boom, and now 10. Or maybe half the space that we needed to use originally. Which is pretty good, to be honest, if you think about that. Also gonna move these guys over here so it's more organized. This game is really big on organization. I'm kidding, it does not. If you make cities here the most not ineffective, I would say, but just biggest jumbled mess you will ever see. And it will still work. Try to make sure they all look lined up enough. We're gonna just place a few more of these. And ta-da. And boom, problem solved. So I'm gonna try and keep. Actually, I'm just gonna demolish these so I can actually put them in there. Oh, if I just move the guns here and go boom, 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 boom. Fuck That's how you do it. We got pretty good. We got the algae farm over here, which is pretty good. Now we have to make biomedical, or whatever. So I think it's going to be our first multi-step thing we actually have to make, because I don't like the multi-step things in this game, but they're pretty easy to make once you get used to building. So I'm just going to put that here. It's the biomedical facility.
Competitive edge sharpened.
We get, also, with each corporation level, we get a bunch of new upgrades. We are running low on I can't say that.
They're talking about redundancy.
So if I just like continue to expand this, is that better? Is that producing anything better? These guys are running at 400 and what %? Or does it? Yeah, it's usually an issue with this. We need to produce more. I'm producing 19. It's producing 9. This guy is producing anything because of something. Production issue. So add this. Does that make it easier? So it does help with the percentage of these things. Okay. This thing is massive. And I think it's going to be our first time we're going to use ornaments, because these little areas here are annoying, but it also means we can fill them in with trees. Yay. That looks actually really good for a biomedical facility. So now this guy's producing at 97%, which is, it's okay. We can also add attachments onto most things, but looks like we're running low on whatever this guy, cobalt. Just gonna add a few more units here. Just look at that. Don't tell me that doesn't look good. That looks awesome. Okay, so now, now let's get back to what we were doing in the Arctic. I'm gonna go with tectonic activity. This guy here.
Welcome to Phase 2 of the Lunar Licensing
Phase 2,
Program.
let's go!
You are now authorized to enter the Arctic region and access its deposits of rare resources to implement new means of
Sounds like
galactic
real life,
travel.
to be honest.
Your official contact person will give you more information.
Oh great, no information on what I'm supposed to be doing here. Why is there a rocket? Okay, I think let's enter the region. It's gonna be amazing.
It's the Arctic Custodian's climate stabilization technology that keeps the temperatures below zero here.
I'm Dr. Howard Young. I speak for the Arctic Custodians. First, allow me to be clear. We expect you to abide by our directives at all times. The Arctic ecosystem is very delicate. Respect these rules and we'll get along just fine.
Okay, Mr. Borax.
All right, time to make some improvements.
Not exactly a warm welcome, but let's just proceed with Phase 2.
Go, let's just
We
go
need
with
Arctic
here.
resources for rocket construction, so we have to establish a base of operations on one of these
Looks good.
islands.
We got our little
Set
ship.
up your new location wherever you want. All of the islands are
That was
suitable.
that was like 50,000.
I hope this helps you.
That was awesome.
If you build a distribution center here, I can officially sign the island over to you.
So we have to worry about things.
With the
here?
acquisition
Yeah.
of this island, you earned the mining rights for this area. The Arctic Custodians will watch you like a hawk from now on.
First houses in the
Their
Arctic.
directives are strict, but you should adhere to them while building up your basic infrastructure. The heating standards alone will be a challenge.
So we have to like
Thanks,
drag it.
very livable, if you don't mind the cold.
So heat is gonna be like the main pain in the butt here, which is
Yo,
handsome.
sorry my colleagues are kinda giving you the cold shoulder. Billy Jorgensen, nice to meet you. I run a trading post here, but business, yeah, just consider dropping by, okay? Please?
You may build your facility here and only here.
Your production facilities give off enough warmth to heat your entire settlement, but without insulation materials, the effect would evaporate.
So now we're getting at it here.
snow doesn't make it less depressing here.
Move that one over. And I don't know why I did that, but okay. Little snow trucks. It's awesome. This is really cool, actually. So what's our objectives here? We have to track a huge population. No, we don't actually. We have to make a population. There's no one living here. How is there supposed to be a population? We're just gonna like try and do the same thing we did in our bigger cities.
The world won't wait for you to change it. Make your choice, make a difference.
Oh, what the hell just happened?
Fine, your settlement seems to follow our regulations well enough. You are permitted to continue the expansion of your spaceport within reasonable limits.
Guess we're gonna need
Well, that's exactly
50
what's on the agenda right now.
people here.
The Orbital Watch is still threatening the Union trade routes. You have to establish your own shipping docks at the spaceport.
Oh no. That's gonna be... I can tell there's gonna be like something where they're gonna show up and we're gonna have to deal with them again. This last episode, we all saw what happened. It did not end well for them. Or we can finally see the man, the myth, the legend, the guy who... Well, not man, myth, legend, the guy who is the leader of Orbital Watch, because he's a pain in the rear. That's all I'm gonna say.
Secret military information. Thought you might want to chip in.
Okay, you can't expect me to say no when someone comes up to me and says secret military information. Where do I go talk to this lady? Here.
This is where the course of the world economy is decided. You can influence those decisions. It all depends on who you support. I'll make some recommendations here and there.
So what did each one do? So she's in the lead here. He, what do you impact? He impacts heavy industry, so... What's... No, I'm not even gonna read that part. This guy's
The
pretty
magic
much...
of weightlessness promises to redefine chemistry and Usoyem.
I'm gonna do energy.
I appreciate what you do for us.
Yay. So also, you can see the stock market at the top of the screen. If you guys want to take a view of what's going on over there. So now we have to do food. Food. Very important. Fishing. It's really expensive out here. So I don't think these guys pay taxes.
So what brings you here today?
72. I think these guys may actually be more like worth it than normal housing building, like normal housing up in the home region. That's actually like amazing. Some more. Wait, that'll just take 5 people more.
I think we're lagging behind.
Housing. Not housing, but food production, I guess. I'm trying to navigate this thing, but just I think we can now put some more housing down. And we're gonna have to figure out something to put there in the between so we can. Does this guy produce heat?
Oops, I've
Hell no.
spilled it.
What does produce heat?
Your Arctic settlement is growing at a steady pace. The staff requirements for your spaceport's shipping docks should be met by now.
Let's go. Yep, we're gonna get attacked by
The
something.
climate. Earth's barely healed wound. Let's see what happens when I braid it.
Warning. Climate stabilizer network producing weather anomalies. External manipulation detected.
Systems not responding. Stabilization values approaching critical level. They have the whole climate stabilizer network under their control. You are responsible for this. It's the lunar licensing program that brought those terrorists here. Consider our support suspended, and keep out of our affairs.
Yo, don't listen to him. Man, we got nothing to counter these attacks.
Jorgensen is right. We have to interfere, official admission or not. Enact a hacking counterattack against the Orbital Watch's jamming stations. Or destroy them, if you must.
No, I think that's where we're going to leave it off for this episode. Next episode, we'll get to the
Spaceport expansion
Qatari conflict
approved.
zone. Okay? So, thanks for watching. I'm being Plays. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed these videos, and see you next time.